and trucks stretches as far as the eye can see. Gun enthusiasts patiently waiting to get inside the Travis County Expo Center for the Saxon Gun Show.
I think it's just good business, and I think people ought to support the Second Amendment.
It's an opportunity for us to keep our Second Amendment and be able to go to the gun shows.
This show has been a big topic of discussion for the city of Austin and Travis County after the shooting deaths of 20 children and 6 adults at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut last December. Local commissioners and city officials considered banning gun shows on public property.
The county would have lost, almost $100,000 in tax revenue just because something happened all the way across the country. The sun rises the next day.
Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott quickly shut down the idea, threatening legal action against the city and county via Twitter.
Well, a lot of people are scared, but Greg Abbott's got our back.
I'm so glad to see you all here today.
But across town, dozens of people are calling on their legislators to have their backs and create stricter gun laws.
Dozens of other cities around the country, thousands more, are gathering right now, just as we are.
Hillary Whitfield, a mother of 2, lives in Austin but is from Connecticut. She has friends in Newtown.
The horror is unbelievable, and that could never happen again. They're just one of dozens and dozens of mass murders that have happened in this country, and it's enough.
Also in the crowd is John Woods. He survived the mass shooting at Virginia Tech in 2007.
I lost a number of close friends, including my girlfriend, and I've been pushing ever since then for universal background checks.
The group 1 Million Moms for Gun Control say this debate is not about taking away the right to bear arms, but instead to support sensible gun control, something most of the gun advocates, even some of the ones at today's gun show, would agree with.
We're not trying to take away guns. I support the Second Amendment. I have a concealed handgun license, but I do think that we should be keeping guns out of the hands of criminals and terrorists who are just intent on doing harm.
Civilians don't need to have military-style weapons. They just don't. And it's time that we said so.
If you have a concealed handgun license, obviously you're able to buy a gun. This should be that way. Hey, you ain't got one, can't buy a gun. If they did it that way, they'd be able to monitor who all buys guns. Who else got a gun?
But not everyone thinks any kind of gun control is sensible.
I think it's a waste of time because if someone's concerned about a clip 10 or more or 7 or more, it's a numerical thing. It's not a big difference.
There's always 2 sides of every issue.
Especially in this debate, which is far from over. Ashley Godot, KVUE News.
And now to Washington, D.C., where thousands of people marched from the Capitol to the Washington Monument today to rally for gun control. Leading the crowd, marchers holding "We Are Sandy Hook" signs, paying tribute to the victims of the school shootings in Newtown last month. Pro-gun activists also took to the streets today in Georgia, where long lines formed outside one gun show. As new guns are being bought, older guns are also being turned in at gun buybacks from Bridgeport, Connecticut to Miami.